Hello, today we'll be talking about real film emulation and specifically about Dehancer plugin and how it can help to achieve the desired look. First, let's understand what film look even means. I'm actually talking about the physical material that runs through the camera to capture the images, and the type of film emulsion and film gauge will heavily affect the look. Nowadays, many filmmakers use their digital cameras to create their films and videos, which means their image quality has an almost perfect digital look. Sometimes it's just too perfect and you don't want that. You essentially have two options: use real film, which can be challenging and not very budget-friendly, or simulate characteristics and imperfections of a film stock in post-processing. The process of simulating a specific film involves numerous variables, including color balance, contrast, grain structure, sensitivity to light, and more. This is where Dehancer steps in. It allows you to transform your footage into authentic film look by applying those variables based on your chosen preset. And of course, you have a lot of control over them. With a library of over 60 film profiles, including options like Fujifilm, Kodak, and Agfa, Dehancer offers a wide range of possibilities. This plugin is compatible with Adobe Premiere, After Effects, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, and also can be used in Photoshop and Lightroom. I think they also recently released an iPhone application that allows you to edit your photos and videos directly on the phone. I will be using DaVinci Resolve and see if Dehancer can help me to replicate the iconic Fight Club look. And if you go on shotonwhat.com, you can actually see what negative stocks were used in the film. There were a few of them, and I decided to use Kodak Vision 250D, which is pretty good for darker scenes. I prefer to use Color Space Transform to transform my log footage to Rec. 709. But you can actually use conversion LUTs or perform conversion within the Dehancer. In a new node within DaVinci Resolve, I added Dehancer plugin where I selected my Kodak Vision 250D preset, then added some bloom effect and added some grain. I found that 35mm options was a little bit too much for my liking, and I decided to use 65mm profile to tone it down a little bit. The numbers 8, 16, 35, and 65mm represent the film gauge, indicating the actual width of the film strip. Larger gauges produce a better quality images, while smaller gauges produce a grainy, lower quality appearance. After applying plugin presets with minimal manipulations, I already can see good color separation typical to the film. This gave me a very good foundation requiring just small fine-tuning of primaries and curves to achieve desired Fight Club aesthetics. I just pushed everything more towards the green and added some contrast. As a final touch, I added some output blanking, which basically adds a black bars at the top and the bottom. Now you can see the result.
For 6 months, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. With insomnia, nothing's real. Everything's far away. Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Some closing thoughts. Let me start with some practical advice. If you don't have a powerful machine, save the grain, halation, bloom, film damage, and so on till the end. These effects can be dependent on your machine performance. It's very easy to get carried away with all cool effects inside the plugin, so be mindful and don't overdo it. One negative thing I have to say about the plugin is that it might be just a little bit too expensive for a pro version, but they also have a Dehancer Lite, which has most of the tools you probably will need. And also you can use the referral link down below for some discount. In summary, I feel like Dehancer is a very useful tool to have if you need to achieve a unique look just with a few clicks, and also have an ability to have a lot of control over it. It won't replace all your color grading tools, but it can provide a solid base to work from. I also think that Final Cut Pro and Premiere Pro users will benefit a little bit more from this plugin, as they have a little bit less tools at their disposal compared to DaVinci Resolve users. So, if you want an authentic film look without diving deep into color grading, this plugin can be very helpful and save you some time. I'm planning to do more videos exclusively with this plugin without using any other tools within DaVinci Resolve, and see how far I can push it. Please let me know what do you think about the results and the plugin itself, and see you in the next one. Cheers!